This is MMA Math.
How are you, Joe?
I'm good.
All right. In today's episode, we take a closer look at a fight schedule for this coming weekend. Also, a little later today, we'll revisit the Tyron Woodley-Kamaru Usman fight. We'll talk about what was revealed, what was not, and what's next for these fighters. All right, Joe, ready to talk fights?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Joe, so what's next?
Stephen Thompson versus Anthony Pettis is going to be a great fight, a technical fight, I think.
We get to go to Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. The former champion will make his way out of the cheesy territory in Wisconsin, while Stephen will make his way from the swamps in South Carolina. All right, Joe, so let's begin with the former champion first, Anthony Showtime Pettis. How do you see the former champion coming into this fight?
Yeah, I mean, it's his mindset, so he's looking for the biggest fights possible, money fights, I guess you could say. So for him, this could be a good thing, motivation to, for big money for his family, take care of his family. So maybe this is what he needs. He knows he can't fight for a title probably anytime soon. So why not just look for the biggest fights, most exciting fights for the fans and be able to put money in his pocket.
Now let's look at Wonder Boy Stephen Thompson. Stephen is coming off a controversial loss at the hands of Darren Till. That fight was held in Darren's home, and many fans felt like it was the case of home cooking. That sentiment also stretches across most media organizations. If you look at the 25 different media organizations that covered that fight, 23 had Stephen winning. Anyway, Joe, is Stephen coming into this fight to make a statement? Is he fired up after feeling he was served chili cheese fries when he was expecting a 12-ounce grilled ribeye? What's the mentality, Joe? What kind of mindset is he coming into this fight with?
Yeah, I think he's excited about this fight. It's a good matchup for him. Anthony has a good style for him, so and Anthony's smaller, so why wouldn't you be excited for it? I think in his mind, it's like easy money. I mean, there's not a lot of risk. I mean, anytime you are fighting, you're putting yourself at risk. But I think this is, one of the best matchups when you find somebody coming up a weight, and that's fought at 45s too. So it's not like he's a huge 55-pounder. So I think he's excited going into this match with a confident mindset.
So what about if you are Steven? Do you bully the smaller fighter? Do you go after him, or you keep it technical and play it safe?
I think Steven bully him in certain moments, but I think he's more of a technical fighter too. I think he's going to play it safe. Both guys are smart fighters, so I think he'll play it safe and use his strength, use the size advantage when need be, but I think he's going to keep it a technical fight.